Lake Mead is facing an unprecedented drought that has affected the region's economy and water supply. The drying up of Lake Mead is due to prolonged drought, increased water demand, and climate change. The U.S. government is implementing measures to address the problem, including a lower basin drought contingency plan and encouraging conservation efforts. Conservation of water is critical to address the drought and can be achieved through simple actions like fixing leaky faucets and using drought-tolerant plants. The impact of the drought on Lake Mead is far-reaching and affects the economy, agriculture, and recreational activities in the region. The drying up of Lake Mead is a complex problem requiring a combination of individual actions and government measures. Climate change is believed to play a role in the decreasing water levels in Lake Mead. The government is encouraging the use of water-saving technologies to reduce water consumption. Individuals can reduce water use by taking shorter showers and using drought-resistant plants in landscaping. The drought has reduced the amount of water available for agriculture and recreational activities. The Lower Basin Drought Contingency Plan aims to reduce water withdrawal from Lake Mead during times of drought. The state is taking measures to solve the problem of the drying up of Lake Mead and ensure a sustainable future for the region. The prolonged drought in the southwestern U.S. has reduced the amount of snow on the mountains, leading to reduced water flowing into Lake Mead. The increasing population in the region leads to increased water demand, putting more pressure on the lake's water supply. The problem of the drying up of Lake Mead requires a coordinated effort from both individuals and the government. Water conservation efforts can make a significant difference in reducing water consumption and addressing the drought. Alternative water sources can help reduce reliance on Lake Mead and mitigate the effects of drought. The drying up of Lake Mead has serious consequences for the local communities and the entire southwestern United States. With the right precautions and actions, Lake Mead can continue to be a valuable resource for the region for many years to come. The state is encouraging conservation efforts in the region to reduce water consumption. Finding alternative water sources such as treated wastewater and desalination can help alleviate the impact of the drought. The combined efforts of individuals and the government can help ensure the sustainability of Lake Mead and the southwestern U.S. region. The drying up of Lake Mead is a complex problem caused by a combination of prolonged drought, increased water demand, and climate change. The impact of the drought on Lake Mead has far-reaching consequences for the economy and quality of life in the southwestern U.S. Drought has reduced the amount of water available for agriculture, a critical industry in the region. The drought has also reduced the amount of water available for recreational activities like boating and fishing. The government is implementing the Lower Basin Drought Contingency Plan to reduce water withdrawal from Lake Mead during droughts. The solution to the drying up of Lake Mead requires a combined effort from individuals and the government to conserve water and find alternative water sources. Simple actions like fixing leaky faucets and taking shorter showers can make a significant impact on water conservation. Encouraging the use of water-saving technologies and drought-resistant plants can help reduce water consumption in the region. Transferring water to groundwater sources can also be a solution to the drying up of Lake Mead. The future of Lake Mead and the southwestern U.S. region depends on the actions taken to address the drought and conserve water. The state and individuals must work together to ensure the sustainability of Lake Mead and secure a bright future for the region. Climate change is believed to play a role in the decreasing water levels of Lake Mead. The increasing population in the southwestern U.S. is also putting more pressure on the lake's water supply. Government initiatives such as the Lower Basin Drought Contingency Plan aim to address the problem of the drying up of Lake Mead. Reducing overall water usage and using drought-resistant plants can help conserve water. Ensuring the sustainability of Lake Mead requires a combination of individual and government efforts to reduce water consumption and find alternative water sources. The state and individuals must work together to conserve water and ensure the sustainability of Lake Mead and the southwestern U.S. region. The impact of the drought on Lake Mead is not only affecting the local communities but the entire southwestern U.S. The drying up of Lake Mead has serious consequences on the economy and quality of life in the region. Alternative water sources, such as treated wastewater and desalination, can help reduce reliance on Lake Mead and mitigate the effects of drought. Conserving water and finding alternative water sources are crucial steps in addressing the drying up of Lake Mead and ensuring a sustainable future for the southwestern U.S. region. The Reclamation Bureau is implementing the Lower Basin Drought Contingency Plan to reduce water withdrawal from Lake Mead during droughts. The government also supports conservation efforts and encourages the use of water-saving technologies. Reducing water usage and finding alternative water sources will play a critical role in ensuring the sustainability of Lake Mead and the southwestern U.S. region. The prolonged drought in the southwestern U.S. and the increasing water demand are two major factors contributing to the drying up of Lake Mead. Addressing the drying up of Lake Mead requires collective effort from individuals, the state, and the government to conserve water and find alternative water sources. Simple actions like fixing leaky faucets, taking shorter showers, and using drought-tolerant plants can make a significant impact on reducing water consumption. Drought has reduced the amount of water available for agriculture and recreational activities like boating and fishing, affecting the economy of the southwestern U.S. The drought in the southwestern U.S. and the decreasing water levels in Lake Mead is a complex problem requiring a comprehensive solution. The future sustainability of Lake Mead and the southwestern U.S. region depends on the actions taken today to conserve water and find alternative water sources. The drying up of Lake Mead is a pressing issue that requires immediate attention and action from all stakeholders. Climate change is believed to play a role in the drying up of Lake Mead, as rising temperatures cause more evaporation and reduce the amount of water available to the lake. The state and the government are taking measures to address the issue of falling water levels in Lake Mead. Encouraging conservation efforts and finding alternative water sources will help mitigate the effects of drought and ensure a sustainable future for the region. The impact of the drought on Lake Mead and the southwestern U.S. region is far-reaching and has serious effects on the economy and quality of life. Taking responsibility and saving water in daily life is essential in addressing the drying up of Lake Mead and ensuring a sustainable future for the region. It is important for individuals to be mindful of their water usage and make an effort to conserve water in their daily lives. The Reclamation Bureau has implemented a Lower Basin Drought Contingency Plan aimed at reducing water withdrawal from Lake Mead during times of drought. The government supports conservation efforts in the region and encourages the use of water-saving technologies like low-flow toilets and showerheads. Reducing overall water use, such as only washing clothes at full load, is another way individuals can conserve water. With the right precautions and measures, Lake Mead can continue to be a valuable resource for the southwestern U.S. for many years to come.